Good day, everyone, and welcome back to leg 3. So, you had to change your call sign? Oh, I logged out and logged back in, so I'm all good. I'll just confirm my flight plan. Yep, Hamburg to Birmingham. That's what's in VATSIM, so that's all good. So we are once again back in Hamburg, where we left off. Winds are come around a little bit, and it's showing 290 at 11. We're going to use runway 33. It's a little bit closer, and it is more into the wind. And they're still using 33 out at Birmingham. We're going to go off the WSN 3G departure as well. Looks like we got some ATC up over the Netherlands and then back through London and all the way into Birmingham as expected. So let's hop on board. We'll get ourselves up. We can do it nice and quickly since we don't have to worry about ATC here or anything. Yeah, I logged out of VATSIM. Just rebooted the sim so everything was nice and good. So let's hop on board the aircraft and we can get ourselves ready to go. There we are. And here we are in beautiful Hamburg. So once again, we'll do the cockpit prep. We'll get that out of the way. Parking brake is set. GPU is connected and on. External power is on. Batteries are now coming on. Voltage is sufficient. Adheres are aligning. Captain and purser for the evac. Signs can come on. No smoking and seat belts. Lights are system 1. Crew oxygen will be turned on. Generators 1 and 2 are on and fault, which is fine. Cabin heat is set fine. Packs 1 and 2 are on and in fault. Do our quick tests. 2 and 3. That's good. Independent or icing indicators and standby compass are on, and cargo heat is set fine. So I see British Avgeek is flying out of Birmingham, so I'm sure he's enjoying his stay. So we have no altitude restrictions on takeoff, and we have a speed restriction of 210, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. It's just the initial little bit. So we're going to set an initial climb altitude of 10,000 feet, flight level 100, and we'll go from there. And we can start getting everything up and going. So first of all, let's get over here. We will get the flight plan imported. Re-import now. No, I don't need to re-import. So we were supposed to be taking off at 17:35. Obviously that got pushed due to our delay. So we're going to set a new departure time of 18:15. And we will update that. There we go. We can come over now to our mass and balance. 146 passengers. And we are going to add 1.5 tons of fuel, so we're going to go up to 7.8 ton, or yeah, 7.8 tons, just for holding purposes. And that's planned, so we can load the aircraft. And we're going to go fast time to get it done. All right, let's go over to Roger. There's the load sheet. We'll accept. All right, good there. We'll come over here, and we will start our planning. So we'll bring in our flight plan. Basically, it's almost the same route back, except we're going to swing south towards London again, as we did the first time we flew in. There we go. Cost index of 25, and our cruising altitude for today is 360. There we go. Tropo winds 38221. And that is all set. We'll do a couple clears here, get this information out of there. That is fine. So over to our flight plan. As mentioned, we're going to take off on runway 33, and we're going to be using the WSN3 Golf departure. There it is, WSN3 Golf. And we'll enter that. Our arrival is going to be the ILS runway 33, and we're going in on the Hemel 1 Bravo, which is what they're doing. And we'll insert that. And we're going to look for this to see if it made the changes, because there are a couple extra bits that, yeah, we don't want Buzzad, we don't want Woburn, we don't want DTY, we don't want Han, because that's going to be part of the arrival. We got to do a little bit of edit. Oh no, we do want Buzzad, Welland, Buzzad. We don't want Wolbert, we don't want DTY. Should be the Hemel 1 Bravo. So after BPK, it should go to Hemel. HEMEL. Yeah, and then it does Buzzad. And then it does Puffax, which it's not doing. I don't know what it's doing. So we're going to put in Hemel, we're going to set 220. That'll be the descending constraint. We're probably going to get vectors into holds again anyway. And then Buzzad, and then after Buzzad, it's going to be Welland, WELIN. Yeah, it's the first one. After Welland, it's Puffax or Poofax. And then after that is Han and then Oscott. Okay. So we will insert. We're going to clear out Woburn. Clear out DTY. We're going to clear out Disco. And Han, flight level 9000. Okay, so that works. All right. Almost boarded. That is good. And what are we waiting on? Waiting on alignment. So let's take a look at the weather. We are looking at a 1026. 1026 set and cross-checked. Dark saying we should see the Airbus factory on departure. Should be nice. 1 minute to go for alignment. What I am going to do is come over here. While we're waiting, I will get these in the charts. We'll bring the route in. Hamburg, ground charts, airport and parking stands, and departure. Let's see, was there 2 Bravo? Is that the one I'm doing? 3 Golf. That's that one. And we will go to Birmingham. We'll need the ground charts. There's airport and parking stands. Arrival is the Hamel. Bravo. That's the route we're coming in this way. Then into holds. And the approach will be the ILS for 33. Alright, so I should have all of that starred. I do. Come back over here to Hamburg. So when we taxi out, we will be, or my zoom in and zoom outs have gone. But we're going to taxi down here to the bottom of 33 and then we will depart. Alright, so we are all boarded. Ground services. Get that gone. There we go. We don't have an updated load sheet. That's fine. GPSs are up. Do our performance information for takeoff. So we're going off on runway 33. It is dry. It will be a flaps 1 F. Packs will be on. Load sheet final. Temperature is in and calculate. There we go. We can do our setup here. So we have a 153, 153, 154. It is a 1 with down 0.2 and flexing to 68 degrees. Alright, so that is now entered in. We can come over to our init B, our fuel load, as mentioned, is going to be, was it 8.9, I think, or 7.8, next ton and a half. So 7.8 on the fuel. Zero fuel weight is 57.8, and our center of gravity is 29.6. There we go. No, didn't like that. 57.8. There we go. 57.8 and 29.4. All right, that is all entered in. That is set. We are good. Here on the flight plan, we have that is all lined up and ready to go. 10,000 feet. Do the rest of our checks. Our altimeters are set 1026, set cross-checked. Transponder is set for 2000. That's fine for now. GCS is on auto. PWS is in op. Fuel, loading, and boarding are complete. APU can come on. Let's master. Let's start. I'm going to go to 122.8. And that is running. Pre-flight on blocks. 122.8 is up and going. APU is coming online. And let's do the tug. So again, we are going to push. And then we're probably going to go down to B3 or so, or B1. So we're going to push tail to the left. So we'll plan our push. Hopefully by not leaving it sitting for quite so long, it'll work fine. Something like that should work fine. It's all set. APU is up. APU is available. Bleeds are on. External power is now disconnected. Takeoff data is entered. FCU is set. Flight directors are on, and that is all set. So we'll come over to here. Ah, damn it. ATC just came online. Of course they did. 119525.
Radar, good evening. Speedbird 87 Whiskey at stand 5 Alpha. Information Alpha QNH1026. A320 requesting IFR clearance to Birmingham, please.
Information Alpha? Where'd you get that from?
That's 87 Whiskey. Well, that was my name. Brain Rider. Good evening. Loud and clear. Yeah, you're cleared Birmingham as desired via the VESA Whiskey Sierra November 3 Golf departure route out of runway 33. Climb via the SID departure route, altitude 5,000 feet, your squawk 2501.
Cleared by the VESA 3 Golf departure, climb by the SID. And squawk 2501, Speedbird 87 Whiskey.
2501 in the box, that is correct. Nevertheless, just to confirm, you are altitude 5,000 feet on the departure route initially.
Yeah, sorry, confirm 5,000 on the departure. Speedbird 87 Whiskey.
Roger, next report ready for pushback, all correct.
Hamburg departure, Skyways 5556 with you, gate 04. A320 looking for clearance to Birmingham.
Skyways 5556, Birmingham, good evening, got you loud and clear, and wonderful evening to you. You're cleared to fly destination Birmingham, lovely area. Nevertheless, you are departure runway 33, Whiskey Sierra November 3 Golf departure route, which is called VESA 3 Golf. Climb via the SID departure route, altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 2505.
Runway 33 off on the VESA 3 Golf departure, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawking 2505 for Skyways 5556.
Skyway 556, that is fully correct, and your start is approved. Report ready for push.
Roger, we are ready for push.
Just to confirm, you're ready now.
We are. It was just about to start when you came online.
Okay, yeah, Skyway 556, pushback is approved, face to the south, Zulu 1 blue line.
Roger, push face south on the blue line for Skyways 5556. Okay.
Lima 87 Whiskey ready for push and start.
We want the blue line.
Yeah, Rogers, then start approved and pushback as well, face southwest Zulu, or let's make it south, on the Zulu 1 orange line.
Pushback facing south on Zulu line, EDDH. Lima 87 Whiskey.
Fully correct.
Alright, there we go. Let's call him in.
Wings 451, welcome at Hamburg. Wind safe, taxi speed, vacate runway to the left. Roger, vacating to the left, Wings 451.
Still don't know where my zoom in, zoom out went. Get the lift.
Okay, sir.
Here is 451, request taxi.
Hatch is closed and all ground equipment is
Yep, 451, taxi by Delta 1, hold short of runway 33. Taxi by Delta 1, holding short of runway 33, Wings 451. Wings 451, all correct. For your preparation, your stand will be 03 Bravo later on.
We'll accept that.
Okay.
Roger, 03 Bravo, Wings 451.
Parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Parking brakes
will
are
start in
released.
the
Beacon
sequence.
light is on. Fuel pumps are coming off. Ignition master switch to start. And engine 2 selected. Looks like dark is already pushed. There he is. And we're going down to the blue line here. There's the bus kicking over. N1 is stable, starting in engine number 1. Temperature will stabilize here on engine 2. Temperature stable, engine 2 is available. He's going by Birmingham radar, but he's actually approach and departure according to that's why. Anyway, looks like we're gonna have him, then maybe a break, and then we'll have Amsterdam control, and then our Amsterdam radar, and then over to London control. Tug driver's giving us a wiggle. There we go.
Wings 451, continue taxi cross runway 33, thereafter taxi Zulu 3, Zulu 1 to your gate.
Okay, pushback completed.
Taxi Zulu 3, Zulu 1 to our gate, your Wings 451.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Aircraft is lowered.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you outside. Have a good flight.
787 Whiskey Roger, taxi via Zulu 1 orange line, holding point Bravo 4 runway 33.
And there goes the tugs.
Taxi via Orange Zulu 1, holding point.
Engine
Bravo
mode selector
4,
to
33,
normal. Wing and engine NTH not required. Packs 1 are on. Flaps will be 1 plus F selected. Trim will be down 0.2, and controls full left, full right, neutral, full forward, full back, neutral, left full rudder, right full rudder, neutral. APU bleeds and APU is off. FCP is set 5,000 feet, managed and managed. Engine instruments are checked. And turn off lights and taxi lights are set. And Hamburg departure Skyways 5556 is ready to taxi. Hi Talia, welcome back.
Skybase 5556, Roger, taxi via Zulu 1, blue line, holding point Bravo 5 for runway 23.
Zulu 1, blue line, holding point Bravo 5 for 33, Skyways 5556.
3.87 Whiskey, confirm ready upon reaching.
A little bit quicker start here
We're ready.
than out of Birmingham.
3.87 Whiskey.
Roger, surface wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, left cross wind 3 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Auto brakes are set to max, spoilers are armed, and TO config checked.
Clear for takeoff, 3.87 Whiskey.
No blue. Beautiful day in Northern Europe. It's not too hot. Over here where I am, it's currently 31 degrees and sunny and a little bit humid too. Kind of feel it out there. And again, we're going to Bravo 5, which is going to be directly ahead of us. Dark is gone, so we'll turn the radar on, transponder on, and TCAS is on. We'll get the lights and strobes on and that to take off as well.
Speedbird 87 Whiskey, got you identified, passing 900 feet, climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Speedbird 87 Whiskey.
Oh, this is Bravo. How did I get to Bravo 4? Is this Bravo? No, this is Bravo 5.
Skyway 5556, runway 33, clear for takeoff, subtract 310 degrees, 10 knots.
Sorry, can you say again? You got stepped on by somebody.
Okay, Roger, Skyway 5556, surface wind 310 degrees, 10 knots, runway 33, you're clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33, Skyways 5556. Do a rolling start.
Hearing 451 on the blocks, einen schönen Abend, danke für den Service, ciao.
Wings 451, danke schön fürs Fliegen, habt einen schönen Abend, ja.
Danke.
I think that was the guy that stepped on him. There we go, a nice roll around. There we go, man flex SRS runway enabled. Try to keep her in the center of the runway. would be nice. So V1 and rotate. Positive pitch, gear up, speed brakes disarmed, autopilot engaged. And Hamburg departure, Skyways 5556 through 1400 for flight level 05.
Skyways 5556, got your identified climb flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Skyways 5556. I don't remember what the transition altitude is. That's us through S, speed flaps up. There's Dark's on his way out.
River 87 Whiskey, continue your climb on Honeycomb, no ATC ahead, have a wonderful flight on 122.8, see ya.
Continue over on Honeycomb 122.8, thank you for your ATC tonight, River 87 Whiskey.
There's the turn. There it is. Looking good, sun setting. So we will be picking up Amsterdam radar shortly. Just transition 5,000 feet over to standard and cross-checked.
Skyways 5556, your mate is about, let's say 12 miles ahead, passing level 120, and there's no further ATC ahead. Continue your flight on 122.8, have a wonderful evening, see ya.
Roger, over to 122.8 for Skyways 5556, good enough. And we're on Unicom, and we can go to flight level, because we don't have any other restrictions. Boyle, I'll answer you in a second once I get up and going. What's my cruise? 360. So, style 360. And there we go. So we're climbing up to 360. Taxi lights are off, and we're good for the climb out. Boyle, so this is the FENIX A320. It is a payware aircraft, although it's not too expensive. The tablet like this comes with the aircraft. However, the charts are integrated with my Navigraph account, so it shows the charts. But the aircraft is the FENIX A320. Well, I guess he sees we're going to the same place out of the same airport, Dark, so... I mean, if you were flying Skyways, you'd be a mate, I guess. So there's us to 10,000 feet. We'll turn off the lights, turn off the seat belts, leave those on. Put the dome lights on because it's going to get dark in here shortly. We'll carry on our climb as we accelerate to our above 10,000 foot speed. Yeah, it's boy, if you haven't seen it, the FENIX is a pretty amazing airplane. It's pretty much complete. The approach is now that it works, and if you want the excitement, you can turn on failures, and you can have everything from circuit breakers blowing to engine fires, and all the procedures are in there that you have to follow. So it's actually pretty cool. So our next frequency is going to be Amsterdam radar on 12575. So we'll get that dialed in now. 575. And then we'll be entering into the realm of London. And everything over there. Although, it looks like Amsterdam may have... Oh no, they're online. Just had to refresh. So, London Center. God, George is still doing it. It's the guy we had earlier today and this morning. And wow, 12710. 2710. He's the guy that will be steering us across London. I'm not sure if they're going to want us to go over to terminal 121025. He's only up to flight level 195. So I don't know if we're going to get into him or not. Hey, Jeff Millward. Thank you very much. Welcome to the flight deck crew. And friendly bunch of guys. And all the flights we do, live streams, are community flights. So if you want to fly along, you're more than welcome. Like Dark Fury is flying along right now. It is a VATSIM flight, so you're welcome to join in on the Discord, which I will throw up into the chat. You can find out all the information about the flights, where we're flying, the routing, and whether they're VATSIM or multiplayer. Some of them are multiplayer flights, some of them are VATSIM flights, so they're a little bit more formal on VATSIM, obviously. The links for these are also in the descriptions, both on YouTube, and it will be in the description when I put the the description in on the VOD after the live stream. Boyo, you tried with fly-by-wire. I'm sure there was an integration for charts in the fly-by-wire, but it's been a while and I haven't flown it since the FENIX came out, so unfortunately I can't really help you there. Yeah, ever since the FENIX A320 came out, it's been my Airbus of choice. So what do we say? We take a quick look at... Hey, Birmingham's not as bad. It's only 45 departures and 25 arrivals. I think when we left earlier to fly to Hamburg, it was 70 departures and 60 arrivals. So it's kind of gotten a little bit nicer. The ground guy's still going. He's been going for 7 hours. Wow. He's pulling it all day or there. See Dart still climbing up ahead of us there. Crank that around. So somewhere down around the border between Germany and the Netherlands, we'll reach our cruise altitude of 36,000 feet. This aircraft, yes, this whole aircraft here is this is the fly-by-wire A320. It's got the views you can do from inside. You can set up your custom views and you get the looks out of the windows. And as you can see flashing past there, it's got a complete cabin inside. No people, but the cabin is there, both the forward and the... where's the back one? There's forward and the back, looking at the cabin of the aircraft, so it's all there. Yeah, I sent him a message earlier when we departed out. And then, of course, you know, look at the aircraft from outside. This is the Fly UK livery for the aircraft, and it's a beautiful looking airplane. They've done a really good job on it. I gotta remember how to get back into the interior of the airplane. There we go. Get lost in the camera views. So yeah, it is complete. It works extremely well. And like I said, everything is modeled. So if you have failures, the messages will come up. You got to go through the routines. As you saw, we had messages coming in with load sheets with our numbers and everything like that. The holds work. The planning works. It works. It's a great aircraft. So let's just run through things as we climb up to our cruise altitude. So the gear is up, autopilot is engaged, flaps are retracted, ground spoilers are disarmed, altimeters are all set to standard, set and cross-checked, including the standby. Lights are off, we just have strobes beacon now, so we do have the dome light on as the sun is getting low and it's going to start getting dark in here. Seatbelt signs are currently off for the cabin for the comfort of the passengers. Now, SOFED here is the border between Germany and the Netherlands, so we should be getting dinged by radar there shortly to say hello. And we do have them tuned in here on 125.750. And this is why, if you're not ECAM with all views, yeah, and everything works. So there's our engine. Engine information and stats. There's our bleed air showing where we're going, and it'll show failures. Things will shut off. It's great. There's our cabin pressure, as you can see, with our pressurization changing, cabin altitude, vent information, and all that. There's our electrical. Currently running off generators 1 and 2. Hey, Pilot Pat, how you doing? There's our hydraulics. We've got 3,000 psi in both, are in the green, blue, and yellow systems. Fuel levels are fine. And it shows fuel temperatures and fuel flows, and everything is looking good there. APU currently turned off, so there's nothing there. Air conditioning, ooh, it's a little bit warm, so we're going to dial down 2 notches on those for the front and back of the cabin and then the cockpit. And so we're now targeting 20, 20, and 20. These will start to change as the temperature starts to cool down in the back. Here's our doors. All slides are armed. Here's your wheels, temperatures, and tire pressures are all set. Flight controls shows our flight control computers, our pitch trims, and all that type of stuff. Recall, if there's any messages, would come up here, and our status page if we need it. So everything is there, and this is our cruise page showing the information we have there, including the outside temperatures and everything. So yeah, it all works. Doing great. It's our 3rd flight. We're heading into the zoo, although it's not as bad as it was taking off earlier. Birmingham is busy for the event that's running, the Midsummer Madness event. We can get rid of that and put up our route. There we go. Let's see where we are currently, heading over towards Amsterdam. And yeah, we flew into Birmingham from Amsterdam first thing this morning, and then after a bit of a break, we flew out of the Birmingham over to Hamburg, and that was an adventure. We were delayed 2.5 hours getting out of Birmingham due to traffic and ATC holds on the ground. and then we're flying back now for the third flight of the day. Boyle, no checklists are in the system here. Checklists you have to get from other sources, either through the FlightSim.to has checklists for the A320, or I think FENIX might have one that comes with it as well. Creeper if you're new to VATSIM, events like the one that we're flying into is not where you want to be. You can do you can do it when it's quiet and there's only a couple people around, and the controllers will help you out, especially if you mark in your remarks that you are new. They'll help you. But for something like this where we've got over, I think it was 150 aircraft coming in and going out of Birmingham at one time, it is busy, and you've got to know what you're doing. And you got to be patient. And that's the other thing. You really got to be patient. There is a lot that happens. If you go back and look at the two streams from earlier today, you'll see the first stream flying from Amsterdam. When we flew in, we were being put into holds and taken out of holds and redirected to hold at other places, and manually programming in holds. And then when we left, we were just sitting on the ground forever trying to get clearance as they tried to get the aircraft cycled through. So, like I said, we were 2.5 hours late on our departure. Or, sorry, an hour and a half late on our departure. We were streaming for almost an hour, which is the prep time and stuff before our departure time. But it was busy. But we got off and we flew over to Hamburg, and now we're coming back. So it's looking good. Dark, has Amsterdam contacted you yet? I'm not sure why he hasn't beeped me. Oh, you're doing the world tour? Yeah, we're gonna start that in September, and we're gonna do the world tour on the channel. It'll be on VATSIM, but it will be given where we're gonna be flying. It's probably gonna be pretty quiet for a lot of those legs, and we're gonna fly real time. So there'll be some night flights, some day flights, sunrise flights, sunset flights. Should all be pretty good. So we're almost up to cruise altitude. It's got 1,100 feet to go as we slowly climb up there. And nobody's contacted Dark yet. Well, that's fine. So this is where you get your workout in these type of events, these fly-ins. When you have stuff like this, you really learn your patience, and you really learn how to fly the weird and strange approaches. And again, but to do that, you've got to know the aircraft. It's really important that you do. So Dark's down here. He's on the route. You can see him over here if you look at Roger's display. He's got it zoomed in a bit. See him out there. He's about 15, 16 miles ahead of us. So everything is going along. I'm still not sure why Amsterdam hasn't given us a shout. We should hear from London Central Control. We'll wait and see when he gets all this. And everything is up at Birmingham. So we have Birmingham radar, we have Birmingham final approach, and then we got tower, ground, delivery, ATIS, all the good stuff down there. So if we quickly look at the ATIS as we're cruising along. Runway in use 33, winds 310 at 7 knots, varying between 280 and 010 degrees. Cavok temperature 22, dew point 7, QNH 1027. And it's pretty standard ATIS. Although we know from going in we can expect holds, and they will probably tell us that as we get closer. So that's it at the moment. We're just cruising. We're at 3,600 feet. So feel free to order something off the drinks cart or the meal trays. I'm sure they'll have something on there you might like. For those of you who don't know, we have a loyalty program running. Unfortunately, it runs mainly over on the YouTube channel, but for watching and commenting and being active in the chat, you get points, and you can redeem your points for things, food, beverage, during the flight, such as that. Looks like the dark is going for the celebration. There he is. Oh, yeah, that took him a while.
Thanks, and have a good night, Easy 1247.
You too.
Amsterdam radar, Skyways 5556 with you, flight level 360.
Airport call 671, fly heading 270 for traffic.
270, Airport 671.
Skyways 5556, Amsterdam radar, hello, identified. Amsterdam radar, good evening, Speedbird 787 Whiskey, flight level 360. Speedbird 87 Whiskey, Amsterdam identified. Proceed direct to No-Crow.
I think he's creating a little bit of space between us.
Is that direct to Valco for Speedbird 87 Whiskey? Almost No-Crow.
No-Grow, Dark. 2 down, 2 further.
No-Grow for Speedbird 87 Whiskey.
So he'll cut the corners
KLM 33, turn left heading 300.
slightly. So Dark is going to go straight across like that, and we're going to probably still do that, and that'll create a few more miles of separation in here for us.
Rosavia 090, turn right heading 330.
Turning right heading 330 Transavia.
So I tuned in the London Center frequency, since that's going to be required shortly.
KLM 33, reduce speed to 160 knots. Lufthansa 03 Alpha, contact Langen radar 128.550. Bye bye. Lufthansa 03 Alpha, contact Langen radar 128.550.
If you haven't already,
bye
please consider
128,
following on
550,
Twitch or
goodbye.
subscribing to the channel on the YouTubes. Hit the like button.
Rosavia 090, continue right turn heading
Helps us
030,
promote the
cleared
channel
ILS
and
06.
grow our little family. And as I said before, all the flights that are streamed are open if people want to join in and fly along. Everything from airliners to general aviation airplanes all around the world. Just depends what we're doing at the time.
Amsterdam, hello, KLM 605, it's a 5 hour 230.
At the moment on our general aviation stuff, we are doing Route 66 in the U.S. So we're flying little Cessna 172s and that. We've started in Chicago and we're down in Arizona right now.
605, good evening. Red 5 on Alpha arrival, ILS approach runway 36 right, descent flight level 100. Red 5 on Alpha arrival for 36 right, descending flight level 100, KLM 605. Beeline 56 Mike, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Beeline 56 Mike.
Lufthansa 906 contact Langen radar van 35.650.
45650
Fly UK out today.
KLM 24 Mike, descend 2000 feet, QNH 1027, maintain speed 250 knots.
There's 7 of us. Whole majority are going in or out of Birmingham.
Thank you.
It's very good.
Transavia 5903, best push and start.
Transavia 5903, QNH 1027, push and start approved.
QNH 107, push and start approved, Transavia 5193.
KLM 33, runway 36 right, clear to land, wind 320 degrees, liner north. Beeline 56 Mike, proceed direct to Baden.
Proceed direct Baden, Beeline 56 Mike. Transavia 090, establish ILS runway 06.
Transavia 090, runway 06, clear to land, wind 360 degrees, 6 knots.
Clear to land runway 06, Transavia 090.
See the sun's up there, but when we get a bit lower, she's going to get closer to the horizon. Looks like we got a cloud layer starting to build off to our 2 o'clock, which is out over the North Sea. The coastline is slowly starting to come in here. We're actually just about to fly over Amsterdam. That's where this turn point is.
KLM 605, clear direct Sugol.
Zoom in a little bit.
Direct Sugol, 605. Portugal 671, contact London control 127.1, bye bye. London control 127.1, Portugal 671, thank you, goodbye.
So he's just out over the water.
Mike, 3 speed. All stations, Amsterdam will be back in a minute, stand by.
So we have 2 more flights running tomorrow. The first one, the stream will go live around 8:45 Zulu time. And that will be flying from Brussels into Birmingham. So a morning flight. And then we'll be doing a late afternoon flight. 16:15 Zulu. We are going to be flying from Jersey down in the Channel up to Birmingham. So 2 flights there, so a bit of a break in the center of the day. I'm sure the doggo here would will love that. But yeah, should give us a good little break between the 2 flights, and that will wrap up our 5 flights for Midsummer Madness. Don't know why I decided to do this, but the 3 flights aren't too bad. It was the fact I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning today to do the first one. I'm going to have to get up at like almost 3 o'clock.
All stations, Amsterdam is back. Break, KLM 24 Mike, turn left heading 090.
In order to make the one tomorrow out of Brussels, but it's the price we pay. Should be making a turn any second. That's us over the top of Amsterdam. There you can see the coastline. There we go. Head out over the North Sea. Aircraft in front of us. I believe that might be Dart. Although I
Philadelphia
don't
509
think
taxi to
so.
runway 36 left via Quebec at Whiskey 5, cross runway 36 center.
Boeing 936 left by Quebec, Whiskey 5 cross 36 center.
No, he's heading off to Copenhagen.
KLM 33 taxi left on
He's
Alpha
a,
to gate Charlie 13.
I think he's a Belgian or Brussels air. Anyway, he's going this way, but we're well above him. This is dark is now
KLM 33,
20
your
miles
gate is
ahead of us.
Charlie 13. Charlie 13.
Oh, are you flying right now, Creeper?
Singapore 60, contact Langen.
Yeah, you gotta remember to descend. You can't stay up forever.
Bye-bye.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 11, good evening, KLM 1128, with you out of flight level 290 for flight level 260, level at Norku.
Hello, KLM 1128, Norco to Alpha arrival, ILS approach, runway 36 right.
Norku to Alpha arrival, runway 36 right, KLM 1128.
KLM 1128, maintain speed 310 knots or greater on conversion.
Depends what you're flying, but I usually find about 120 miles out from the airport is a good estimate if you don't have the aircraft working it out for you.
Cleared ILS approach, runway 36 right.
Oh, okay. Frankfurt to London. Multiplayer's not bad. We've done a bunch of streams and flights in multiplayer. Usually GA stuff.
090, welcome to Rotterdam, taxi to stand Delta 2.
Taxi to stand Delta 2,
Lufthansa Cargo 141, leaving my airspace, nothing further. Honda Unicorn about 2.8, bye-bye.
Lufthansa Cargo 141, please say again, 2 stations.
Lufthansa Cargo 141, nothing further. Monitor Unicom 12.8, bye-bye.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, danke fürs Online sein. Ciao, bye-bye.
KLM 605, just a quick confirmation. My descent was to flight level 100.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
Amsterdam, goedenavond. Philadelphia 4 kilo, Delta 56, clearance to helicopter.
So dark is out over the water now.
Quebec, beeline 56 Mike, climb flight level 370.
There's the coastline. We're just coming up to it. See where we are here. We're looking down on this area right now.
Descend to flight level 70 now and turn right heading 100.
Flight level 70 and right heading 100, KLM 605.
There's our descent markers coming into view now, about 145 miles away.
29 Golf level 240 inbound Norco, information Bravo and speed is 260.
KLM 29 Golf, hello, Norco to Alpha arrival, ILS approach,
quick check on the weather, 350 at 9, still Kavak, and 106. So everything is looking
KLM
good there.
118, proceed to RTIP, descend flight level 70.
Proceed to RTIP, flight level 70, KLM 1128.
Transavia 591 radio check.
Readability 5.
Also radar, goedenavond, het Transavia 591 at stand Delta 1 at Rotterdam, requesting IBAR to Basel.
Transavia 591, number 2.
Number 2.
Transavia 283 kilo, Rotterdam, request taxi.
So if I'm on VATSPY. If I scoot over to
Transavia 283 kilo, taxi to runway 06 Victor 1.
06 Victor 1, Transavia 283 kilo.
it may be
KLM 2 for Mike,
holding,
runway
may
36
not
right,
be.
clear to land, wind 320
It's a
degrees,
little
minor.
awkward to tell at the moment.
Quick land 36 right, KLM 2 for Mike.
Maybe straight in by the time we get there, which would be nice.
Beeline 56 Mike, no further ATC. Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, Beeline 56 Mike, bye-bye.
Transavia 48 kilo, ready to copy.
Go.
48 kilo, cleared alle kanten. Kudat to Victor, departure runway 36 left. Initial climb flight level 60, squawk 2136.
Good up to Victor, 36 left, it is climb 60 and 2136 in the box. Transavia 48 kilo.
Transavia 48 kilo, read back correct. Report fully ready.
Okay, fully ready, 48 kilo.
KLM 605, information Delta, Vectors ILS approach runway 36 right. Descent to flight level 40.
Information Delta, Vectors ILS approach 36 right, descending to flight level 40, KLM 605.
Speedbird 87 Whiskey, contact London Control 127.1, bye-bye.
Contact London Control 127.1, thanks for service. Speedbird 87 Whiskey.
Or start going over to
Transavia 591, ready to copy.
London.
Go ahead.
Transavia 591, clear to Basel, Woody to Alpha departure, runway 06, initial climb 3000 feet, squawk 1000.
Clear to Basel via the Woody to Alpha departure runway 06, initial climb to 3000 feet and squawk 1000 for Transavia 591.
Transavia 591, read back correct, startup approved, QNH 1027.
Startup approved, QNH 1027, Transavia 591.
We did bring some extra fuel for any holds that we run into. We're about halfway there.
6162, hello, squawk 2761, Lanzo to Alpha arrival, ILS 36 right.
Squawk 2761, Lanzo to Alpha arrival, ILS runway 36 right, Martinair 6162.
KLM 605, turn right, heading 120.
Heading 120, KLM 605.
KLM 29 Golf, proceed, direct RTIP, descent flight level 70.
Probably kick me over
KLM 29 Golf.
to London in a minute.
So we have 283 kilos ready at Sector 1.
Transavia 283 kilo, runway 06, cleared for takeoff, the wind 320 degrees, 9 knots, correction, 360 degrees, 6 knots.
Curve takeoff 06, so we have 283 kilo.
So I think we're coming in.
Skyways 5556, contact London Control 127.1, bye-bye.
127.1, Skyways 5556, good day.
Martinair 6162, identified, descent to flight level.
Alright, so we're going to go to. I'm going to put in Birmingham approach 123975. And that should be the first Birmingham that we
London Control, good evening, Walker 2071, level 210, request 410 is final.
Walker 2071, unable, climb flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Walker 2071.
London Control, good evening, Skyways 5556 with you, flight level 360.
Skyways 5556, London Control, good evening, Hamel 1 Bravo arrival, route direct, Honolly, Hotel Oscar November.
Roger, that's the ML1 Bravo arrival. We will route direct to Hotel Oscar November, Skyways 5556.
I'm Walker 2071, is it flight level 410, looks for?
Alright, so
FM flight level 410, requested final, Walker 2071.
they are channeling us in.
It is you after all. I don't know if we can allow that.
I was wondering if it was call sign related.
Never, obviously. Walker 2071, route direct, give pay, climb
Right
flight
there.
level 410.
So we're now going direct.
London Center Golf for the Golf 13,000 feet.
Hello, Walker 2071, route direct, give pay, climb flight level 410.
So we're going direct to Han.
Hang on, auto throttle's going to direct give pay.
I don't know why he gave us the Hamel 1B arrival, because he's just
There's me thinking you were the better pilot.
told
Golf
us
Golf
to
13 London Control, hello, climb flight level 310.
go around it all. But that's fine.
Climbing 310 Golf for Golf 13.
So there's dark ahead of us, 20 miles. I don't know, Dark, does that make sense to you? He gives us the Hamel 1 Bravo and then tells us go direct to like almost the end point of it. I don't know, I guess they have to tell us that we're on an arrival of some sort. But I guess that's for the holds as well, because we do know that there's a chance we could be holding at Grove and we could be holding at Hahn itself, which is the Honolly VOR. This is going to cut a little bit off the route. Yeah.
Thunder Control, Aerotrans 73 Tango request.
I mean, Honolly, we've got to be at flight level 090.
Aerotrans 73 Tango, taxi
and
right on Lima.
I mean,
Bravo.
I've got that in there, flight level 090.
Thank you. Go to right,
and
Lima.
We are
Bravo,
heading there, so
Romeo,
it's giving me my
Romeo
top of descent now.
Thank you, Aerotrans 73 Tango.
So should be all right. It's, oh, this is Scandinavian going by the other way.
Walker 2071, short-lived, I'm afraid. Nothing further for you, and you are leaving my airspace. Continue with Unicom. Good evening.
122.8. No thanks, George. Have a good weekend. Walker 2071. Goodbye.
Thanks. Catch tomorrow.
And the London for Aerotrans 73 Tango, can you confirm Lima, not Juliet, for us?
That's the one. Eurotrans 73 Tango, my apologies, you are right. It's
What's your question, Creeper?
Bravo, Romeo, Hot Romeo, 1 on my ticket.
No problem at all, just for checking information. Thank you so much, sir. Via Juliet, Bravo, Romeo 1, trying to...
Oh, you're using the fly-by-wire. Yeah,
you.
It's a good airplane. I mean, it's free, which is great. And the work they've done for free is absolutely phenomenal. I don't... You know,
Request for the climb, plus CB 936.
Don't know if there is or isn't.
936, climb flight level 330.
Remember.
330 plus CB 936, thank you.
I usually run at about 120 miles out. If I'm up around 35, 36, 37, I'll run about 120 miles out. I'll start my descent, and that usually puts me into the area that I just have to make minimal adjustments with it. Who's this guy? He's pretty close. Oh, there he is. Well, I don't know if you guys can see him. It's right there on the TCAS, and there he goes. See if you can see him out the window. There he is, flying by. Still climbing. You go, airplane. You go. Where are you headed to? Dusseldorf. Alright, well, you're not going that far. So if you look at the distance we've got there, 160, 80, 90, yeah, that's about right.
London Control, catch at 8 for Charlie Tango request.
Go ahead.
5 minutes out of cockpit.
AirCap 84 Charlie Tango, you're just about to leave my airspace. If you can forward that request to... Actually, they've just logged offline. So, you can continue with Unicom 122.8. Good evening.
122.8, thank you for the service and good evening.
Thank you. Portugal 671, nothing further for you. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Good evening.
So it looks like we'll be coming ashore at Aldeburgh. overflying Cambridge.
121.025.
Very nice town.
121.025, KLM 1431. Many thanks.
I think they were town. Didn't Cambridge lose its city status due to failing to file the paperwork or something?
Now, flight level 150.
I watched the video on that.
I will descend flight level 150 and thank you, Speedbird 87 Whiskey.
Dark is starting to head downwards. We'll be starting soon as well.
London Control, Aerotrans 73 Tango, fully ready for departure, reaching holding point, approaching correction, holding point, Romeo 1 running 22.
Scandinavian 73 Tango, surface wind 360 degrees, less than 4 knots. Runway 22, clear for takeoff.
English coast.
Running 22, thank you.
East Anglia here. The sun going down.
Amsterdam radar 125.75. Good evening.
125.75.
The reason you're hearing all those other voices when you hear the controllers is all the guys in England, or most of them anyway, especially for the Birmingham event, they're all in the same place. So they're doing it as a group, all the controlling. So today and tomorrow. So it should be pretty good. That's why you can hear chatter in the background when they come on the mic. Allows them to coordinate a little bit better, you would hope. So Dark is ashore. A bunch of aircraft going into Birmingham right now from all over. Isle of Man, Ireland, up Scotland, us coming in from Germany. Busy place today. So we're about 35 miles from top of descent. See how long it takes us to get down on the ground.
London Control is Delta 989, flight level 190.
Delta Lima 989, London Control, very good evening, climb, flight level 250.
Climb at 250, 989.
So if we don't hear from...
Skyways 5556, we'll try for a straight-in approach to the ILS runway 33, descend, flight level 150.
Roger, expecting a straight-in approach, runway 33, descending 150, Skyways 5556. There we go. It's going to be nice and quick. Yeah, so 150. We'll start down. And we're just going to bring her down.
Sorry, EV28 Foxtrot Tango.
About 2,000 feet per minute.
EV28 Foxtrot Tango with you for level 243, good engine 100.
EV28 Foxtrot Tango, Roger.
So obviously we're not going to be doing the star.
Set squawk 0345.
0345, EV28 Foxtrot.
So it'll be handy. So we started our descent, so we're going to go
Alpha Bravo,
tilt below.
Uniform Mike.
There's the aircraft below us now showing up on TCAS.
Sorry, again, the direct for us, Aerotrans.
So we're going to enter our weather data.
Flight level 200.
Aerotrans 73 Tango, apologies, the other controllers here are singing. Climb, redirect Alpha.
Weather data
Alpha
is
Bravo,
1027.
Thank you so much.
Temperature of
Alpha
21
Bravo,
degrees.
Tango Uniform Mike.
Ceiling and visibility are okay. Winds 350 at 9.
Delta Lima 989, leave my airspace, nothing further for you. Continue with unit comfort.
For the arrival, the ILS for runway 33, we are going to want 528 feet, which is the Cat 1, which is fine since the weather is pretty good. So that information is now entered.
7 inbound Morban.
And you already said?
Lima London Control, good evening. Squawk when it generates, 7014.
And we're going to peg our speed at
Say again last digit, please, I'll put it in my
275,
7014.
just so we don't
74
get too close to dark on the descent. Because if you don't know, Mach is a speed value dependent on air density.
Thank you, 7014. That's what Lima. I finally got for it.
The less dense the air is, the lower your true speed will read.
Descend flight level 150.
So as you descend at a set Mach, your speed will increase because the air density is increasing, which is why it accelerates. We were at about 260, now we're up to about 275 as we were descending. So you got to watch that because your speed will creep. And if you're descending at, say, just a glide slope or just letting the aircraft deal with it, you can easily get over 300 knots on your descent. So we'll try to keep dark 20 miles out. And we're going to hold at 275. This could end up being fairly simple. It doesn't seem to be that busy around the airport. Well, it is now, but they might all be down on the ground by the time we get there, which will be pretty good.
On the control, KLM 1432, climbing flight level 180210.
KLM 1432, London Control, good evening, climb flight level 290.
So 110.1 is what we should have dialed in. 110.1 on the India Bravo mic. India Bravo mic, that is all correct. So we are tuned for the VOR. We are going to make sure we are on and on. So let's see, it's pointing to the Honolulu VOR right now at this moment. And we've crossed into the 20,000s, so we will turn on the seatbelt sign. Oops, I forgot to turn that on. Why did I forget to turn that on? Makes no sense. Anyway, we're now descending.
Super 936, contact Amsterdam radar 125.75. Good evening.
Kill the dome light, we're not going to need it yet.
Radar 125.75, Super 936, good evening.
27,000 feet.
Eurotrans 73 Tango, leave my airspace, nothing further for you. Continue with Unicom, good evening.
Unicom 128, thank you for your great service. Good evening.
Speed is still creeping slightly.
Thanks for flying. Golf Papa Golf 13, I'm afraid you leave my airspace, nothing further for you. Continue with Unicom, good evening.
I think we'll,
Golf Golf 13, switching to Unicom 122 decimal. Thanks very much and good night.
ED28 Foxtrot Tango,
soften the descent by 200 feet per minute. Push our leveling point out slightly, but it should also help us keep that speed down.
Speed at 87 Whiskey, contact London 121.025, good evening.
Contact London 121.025, thanks for your service, Speed at 87 Whiskey.
Bye now.
121. Love having dark out front. Hear all the frequency changes and get them set up. 121.025. So that's London Terminal. We're going to be going into their airspace, which we should have realized it because they're good up to 195. We're going down to 150. Just kind of grazing the top edge of their airspace. And Birmingham. 123975. No, 1025. We're not ready to change that yet. Beautiful sunlight reflecting on the lakes. see we're cutting across. There's Cambridge. University town of Cambridge, very nice place.
London Control, Speedbird 31 Whiskey, passing flight level 1274190.
Speedbird 31 Whiskey, London Control, good evening. Climb flight level... Actually, wait, disregard it.
It's not bad, we're only 70 miles out.
Continuing climb to flight level 190, Speedbird 31 Whiskey.
Getting a little bit closer to dark. Still holding 270 or 275. It's now holding there.
Speedbird 31 Whiskey, Honolulu 1 Charlie arrival. Route direct to Oddvod, Oscar Delta Victor Oscar Delta.
Sounds like a mouthful.
Direct Oddvod, and can I get that arrival again, please? Speedbird 31 Whiskey.
Speedbird 31 Whiskey from Honolulu 1 Charlie arrival.
Honolulu 1 Charlie arrival, Speedbird 31 Whiskey.
Correct.
$20,000 feet.
Skyways 5556, contact London 121.025. Good evening.
121.025, Skyways 5556. Thanks for the ATC. Good night.
Bye now.
There we go. And 123975. London Center, Skyways 5556 with you, flight level 191 for 150.
Skyways 5556, hello, direct Honolulu, 10 flight level 90.
Direct Honolulu and flight level 090, Skyways 5556.
F19, continue on Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom or France 19.
Hey Scott, finished cutting the grass just in time to land in Nashville. Oh, good timing. It's going good. We're descending. It looks like we may get no holds, and we could just be vectored straight in for final. So, hoping that is the case. I don't think we are going to get the straight in that he was saying, since we're going to be a little high, but we'll see what happens. Hey, Denny. How you doing? So we're descending to 9,000, flight level 90. Everything is working well. It's afternoon, mid-afternoon, 3 o'clock for me. Third flight of the day, and we're heading into the busy midsummer madness that is Birmingham. Although it's kind of quieted down, it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I think we're currently 54 departures, 21 arrivals.
Contact Birmingham Radar 123.1975, am I?
Earlier when we took off, we were at 20 or 70 departures, 60 arrivals.
Contact Birmingham Radar 123.1975, am I?
123.975 for Skyways 5556. Good day. We're going to want to go over to 1310 after this.
I'm not sure. Flying radar heading 260 degrees, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH is 1027.
Not today, Danny. This is the third one today. We're doing 2 more tomorrow. The first one we'll go live on the stream at about 8:45 Zulu. Second one is about 16:15 Zulu.
250 degrees and 250 degrees, descent out is 500 feet.
Turn left 250, descent down to 5,000. Speedbird 8 whiskey.
Birmingham approach, Skyways 5556 with you, flight level 140 for flight level 090, direct Honolulu.
287 Whiskey, contact Birmingham radar, correct and Birmingham direct to 12110. That's 287 Whiskey, contact Birmingham direct to 13110.
Contact director 131.0, thanks for your service, Speedbird 8 whiskey.
Skyways 5556. Sorry, just kind of missing, unfortunately. We do need to tell the off at 8 due to the hotel where we're at, so uniform wanted to decimate for you and respond about
that. Sorry, I missed that completely. A little bit of noise in the background. I couldn't make out what you were saying.
Skyways 5556. Sorry, we do have to be offline at 8 o'clock due to where we're hosting the event from, so I'm afraid the Unicom 122 decimate for you. I do apologise.
No worries. Over to Unicom 122.8. Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. 122.8. We are on our own. We can self-vector, which is what we're going to do. They're all starting to pop off. Because the event actually closes at that time, so that is fine. So we're going to descend to 5,000 now. And we're going to turn to heading (250). We are going to go into manage speed mode. Where do I get my flip clock from? It is a web link. It is let me see. It's a widget from ecard.enter-media.org, and they got all kinds of different styles and stuff like that you can choose from, and you can pick the one you want. I just did a search for streaming countdown clocks. Okay, lights are going on, runway turnoff lights are going on, taxi light is coming on, we'll ding the cabin 10,000 feet, that's all set. Landing systems will now come on. Auto brakes set to low. We should not need the speed brakes again. Going to keep descending. So the actual intercept altitude we're going to want is 2,000 feet. So we'll go down to 2,000. And we're below 10,000 feet, so we will activate approach phase.
Birmingham traffic, KLM 1431 on final runway 33, 5 miles to go.
Slowing to green dot. Okay, that's KLM. There is a C310, Cessna 310 twin going in. Then it's going to be dark, and then myself. That's dark right there. There's the other two going in there.
Easy.
Keep descending.
Traffic, 70 whiskey, overhead, Cofax, inbound Honda
holding at Alpha 7, so that the EDDH is
7,000 feet, we got 5,000 to go. Speed's down, we're descending at
Birmingham traffic,
15.
KLM 1431, landing runway 33, 2.5 miles.
Hey Jeff, good to see you. You're a controller at Gatwick. Ah, yeah. This is our third flight into Birmingham. Talk about gluttons for punishment. We flew in from Amsterdam first thing this morning, and then we flew out to Hamburg this afternoon. Or, I guess for you guys, yeah, it would have been afternoon. And that was a circus trying to get out of there. And now we're flying back from Hamburg. It's me and the guy in front of me in a BA aircraft. So, a lot of fun. You guys do a hell of a job with all the controlling. Alright, so let's get our Barrow. It was 1027.
Birmingham traffic, easy at Mike Whiskey Delta, taxi.
So 1027 is
Yankee 1,
set
and
cross-checked and set on the standby. 5,000 feet. Keep descending. We should have enough room.
Previous EasyJet saying the whole Yankee 1, that's fine. You can go
now,
on to,
so we're going to head
to so I can go back.
Yeah, no worries.
285 for the intercept.
Yankee, Sierra 2, Sierra 1.
Sorry about that. 24 miles out. So definitely a lot calmer than it was last time we were flying in here. First time I've been sent from hold to hold. That was interesting. There's the localizers coming alive. 23 miles out. 4,500 feet.
Birmingham traffic, Golf Charlie, Romeo, Mike Oscar, ILX.
Terrain's going to be pretty flat, but we'll turn the terrain radar on just in case. We are at green dot speed. Everything is looking good. Missed approach. If required, is climb directly ahead runway heading of 326 to 3,000 feet, then as directed, in which case we will self-vector around. VX per, you should be able to do it either through the marketplace to install or putting them into your community folder directory. If you look up on YouTube, many very competent simmers have put directional videos and explanations on how to do it. It's not that complicated, you just got to know where to find the directory.
Keep it moving.
So we're coming. 2,500. There's 2,500 feet. Somebody had to, yep. Somebody slowed down too fast on the runway, probably. Alright, so we're going to head to 300. That'll give us a 30-degree intercept. .2,000 feet coming up. There's the terrain radar coming in, and no major issues there. And we got visibility, so I'm going to turn that off, and we're all good. So if we draw a center line out, we should be seeing movement here very quickly. So we're just waiting on landing gear and flaps now. There's movement on the localizer. Approach mode is now armed. And we will go into manage mode.
Birmingham traffic, Osprey 830, passing 1,000.
Come on. Not sure why it didn't pick that up. I will butter it every chance I get. There's no guarantees. Let's come around and try this again. Approach mode.
ETG 41 doing runway 33 for takeoff.
Do it right this time.
I wouldn't. There's an aircraft on arrival, mate.
Yeah, wouldn't go. He's about to. He's 1 minute out. Oh, okay, he's gone.
There we go.
Yeah, 87 Whiskey, you're going to have to go around, mate.
Localizer
Yeah,
is...
declaring to go around. I'll report it for doing that later as soon as I finish. So, see with 87 Whiskey going around.
There's always one.
Looks like Dark's going around. Okay. So, Localizer is captured. We're waiting on the glide slope, 2,000 feet. We're inbound for the runway. There's the airport directly ahead. Might not see it in the glare, but it's there. So, 12 miles, flaps 1. Speed's coming back to about 187.
I'm going to try this line if we got some several seconds heading 150, and we'll try heading to the ILS station.
Birmingham traffic, Skyways 5556, established on the Localizer for runway 33, 11 miles out.
Union 2344 at 01, waiting for departure runway 33. How far out is the first arrival, please?
9.5 miles.
Okay, Union 2344 lining up runway 33 for departure.
Yeah, it should be no conflict. Flaps 2. Speed coming back to 147.
Birmingham traffic go. Foxtrot Mike, departure to south, changing over to Westbourne radar, Westbourne traffic on 122 destinate, correct rate Westbourne traffic, go for a Charlie Foxtrot Mike, 236 commander, inbound from the north, run left hand, downwind, 436.
Glide slope's alive. Seven miles, gear down. Gear down 3 green. You see the departing aircraft.
Hamburg X-ray Charlie, how far away is the departing, sorry, the arrival now?
We are 5 miles.
Alright, I'll, once you land, I'll do an immediate takeoff behind you.
Flaps full. Let's flare for what? For flaps? You don't need a lot of flare for this. Basically what you're doing is just arresting the descent. You're going to get some ground effect as you get close to the ground anyway, where the air cushions under the aircraft, and that's going to slow the descent rate as well. With the flare, what you're doing is basically lifting the nose up a little bit more, allowing it plenty of room for the mains to come down, and you're also slightly decreasing the descent rate. It's not a great big huge flare, but it's
right. If you pass the hotel and take a left turn,
so we have landing lights are on, taxi lights are on, strobe lights are on. We landing gear down 3 green. Auto brakes set to medium. Speed brakes are armed. Cabin is notified. That's what I want. Birmingham traffic, Skyways 5556, 2 miles, short final, runway 33.
500. And in left base and 36.
Autopilot off. My aircraft. A little bit of line up there. Waiting to get out. Landing.
AI1 on final runway 33, maintaining minimum approach speed.
Glide slope
Hamburg to X-ray, and how far away is the nearest arrival?
10 miles south, the traffic will be on.
Mercer's arms.
You should be landing at
I did
Gatwick.
not read that at all. Do you mind saying again?
Mercer's green.
He's
Auto
8 miles
brakes
away.
green.
Your flight plan says you should be landing at Gatwick though.
80 knots. Reversers are off. And auto brakes are off.
Do you say he's Gatwick traffic?
So his flight plan's to Gatwick, but he's landing here apparently. He's 7 miles.
Alright, I'm lining up and going to do an immediate takeoff from runway 33, Hamburg to A320.
And here's our exit at Bravo.
To be aware there is still an aircraft on the runway.
Roger that. I'll wait for him to vacate.
Birmingham traffic skyway is 5556 clear, 33 at Bravo. Flaps up. Ground spoilers are disarmed.
Who's the arriving aircraft there now?
AI1, 3 knots.
And turn those lights off.
This is Ryder 3000 Hotel. We are
Those
about, hold on. We're about 9 miles out, so we're going to try slowing down as much as we can just to let you land safely and vacate the runway safely.
Weather radar is off. There goes the Shamrock. Transponder is off, and TCAS is off.
Drop my left down, downwind 36. Right.
Shamrock to X-ray Charlie, set for departure from runway 33. Runway is clear to land.
Clear to land 33, 120.
Birmingham traffic skyways 5556 taxiing to gate 54 Charlie via Alpha Delta and Victor.
Right now 65, you going out as soon as this next aircraft has landed? There should be enough space.
For Ryanair 95.
Not sure where Dark's ended up. You were around Dark?
Birmingham Gateway traffic speedbird 87 whiskey, now heading 140, and we'll carry on this heading and maintain and conveying behind the right now.
Oh, there he is.
Ryanair 95 landing up runway 33 and taking off. Yeah, the runway is clear.
Alright, so here is Alpha. We're going to scoot through here and take Delta.
3 Foxtrot Hotel is at 4 miles, mate, 4 miles.
Yeah, this is Ryanair 3000 Hotel. We're established now for runway 33. The lining up runway, can you can you do an immediate takeoff, please?
If the runway is clear, sure.
AI1 now clear the runway.
Ryanair 95 roll.
I'll try slowing down as fast as I can there.
There's the KLM coming in. That's where we're going to be going. Beside the KLM there.
I think we're all quite good at doing this.
54 Charlie. Here goes the Ryanair. Should be another guy just about to land. Still pretty busy here. Well, ignore the ground equipment. Oops. Damn catering trucks.
Classic Rhino landing that.
Birmingham traffic, 5 Hotel Lima, signing up runway 33, up next 1 Mike departure.
And there we are. Parking brakes are on.
This is Kestrel 88. We're going to be pushing back onto taxiway Victor from stand 58.
Let's get our GPU and chocks. There we go. External power is now connected.
Birmingham traffic is
Beacon
line
light
35
will
Hotel
come
Lima,
off.
vacated on the Bravo.
Should have waited on the beacon light, but there's the engines off.
65 Hotel Lima, thank you. We're just
Fuel pumps now coming off.
Up next 1 Mike departure.
And we can start deboarding.
Birmingham traffic, 8 Mike Whiskey Delta behind the departing company, A320. We'll be lining up runway 339.
And there we go. Flight number 3 for our adventure here at Birmingham. 2 more flights tomorrow. Hope to catch you there. And we will catch all of you guys later. I know Dark's going to be down shortly. He's just kind of swinging around to intercept the localizer again. So we'll see you all on the next one tomorrow morning. Again, 8:45 Zulu will be going up. We have a 9:30 departure time. We'll see. We're flying out of Brussels, so we should be okay coming in here. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining us, and we will see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Birmingham traffic, 85 Hotel Lima, airborne.